So hey guys, as you read in the title, this video is about the 7 best parts about working in bars, clubs, and strip clubs. Number 1 on the list is the money. The money is probably one of the best things about working in the nightlife because say for example, you get like this bill and it has to be paid by Friday and you go in on Wednesday, you can make that whole bill on Wednesday and you get paid that night. Unlike a regular job, when you have a regular job, you either get paid like every 2 weeks or either every week. This thing is like financial freedom with the money. So it helps you do things that you weren't able to do before. When I had like a regular job, I was able to, do the bare minimum. Like I could pay my bills, but not have like enough for me. When you work in a nightlife, it gives you that financial freedom to, have extra money or, be able to do things like travel or, live where you want to live and stuff like that. Or if you want to buy that purse from, I don't know, like Gucci or something, you're able to do that once you're like in the nightlife, if you want to be honest. Another thing is, the money part is kind of addictive. That's how people stay in the nightlife. So once you do get in the nightlife and you get like accustomed to the money, it is hard for you to go back to like a regular job. You don't want a regular job ever again once you see that type of money. But it does like give you time. Like even if like for example, when I was in the nightlife, I had stopped. For like 6 months, I didn't go back. So I wasn't working for like 6 months anywhere. Just trying to like get accustomed to like not being there and getting that type of money. But yeah, the second thing is your confidence goes up. This is another thing. Like, so my confidence was always there, but it's something about when you work in the nightlife, like one, you get like abundance of compliments. Like you're always getting complimented, and then you learn how to like improve your look a little bit, because when you have a job that's based off your looks, you always try to improve everything, like from like your body, your hair, your makeup, nails, toes, like you always just try to make sure everything is top notch, because when you're working in those environments, it's other women as well, so you have to just always look good. It's no off day, but that's a good thing in a sense, because you learn how to like improve your look, basically, if you want to say that. Number 3. Now, this number 3, I don't want any of the guys that's probably watching this video to get offended or anything like that, but you do meet tricks in the nightlife. This sounds a little bad, but yeah, so like a trick, I don't know if I gotta say the definition. A trick is like someone who basically, maybe he don't have to be older. That's like a sugar daddy. But a trick is somebody that will like just cut you checks, for messing with them. Like they cut checks. Like it's guys that you talk to. You can talk to that guy for a damn year and he won't never give you no money. Don't be that girl. But yeah, so you can talk to these guys and probably the first, second day they meet you, they're cutting you a check. Like they'll pay your rent, they'll pay your bills. You don't meet these guys everywhere. So working in the nightlife, you're closer to meeting those type of guys. Like if you're bartending or you bottle girl, hookah girl, dance, anything, you're more like you're the first person that's going to meet these people like this, because they go to those environments all the time. You're not going to meet this nigga at the shop. What is it? You're not going to meet him at the market, or you're going to meet him at the library, or you're not going to meet them there. So basically you meet tricks firsthand. Number 4, you learn how to hustle there. These are the tools for entrepreneurship. Now, let me tell you this. The one thing I loved about working in the nightlife, like when I say that the nightlife basically like trained me like for everything I do now, like far as business wise, because one, you learn how to talk to people. This number 4 is literally the most important, because working in the nightlife, you learn how to talk to people. Like you know how to, I don't want to say finesse because that sounds bad, but you know how, what to say, you know how to say it, you know when to say it. Those are important factors, because like learning this skill is not easy to obtain. Like you have to work at it and learn how to do this. The next thing is you learn how to sell, basically. Like, to somebody, I don't know, if you're a regular person and you never worked in sales or anything like that, this is a like different type of level of selling. Like, when you work in nightlife, you're basically trying to make people spend more money that they wasn't even planning on spending. So if they come out and they was like, oh, I'm gonna spend $50 or $100, like, in this field, your job is to keep them spending. So everything is marketing, marketing, marketing. So you learn how to sell on an advanced level, not like if you worked at Gap and you're just like, oh, that shirt looks cute on you. No, this ain't that. This is like an advanced level. Next, you learn how to read people really good. Like, when you see someone, you just like, I don't know, I got this thing now where I can see somebody, I can read them real good. It's not like, this sound bad, but my friends always say, like, I know how to read somebody that got money like this. Like, I know as soon as I see him, like, yeah, like, it's weird. You know how to read people, like, how they are, what they like, just by like looking at them for a couple seconds and seeing how they move. You know what type of person they are. These skills that will become very fundamental when you want to transition to becoming your own boss or your own business owner and stuff like that. These skills will be like so good. That's the best thing I took from the nightlife, is like learning how to hustle. Number five, your schedule is flexible. So this is a good thing when it comes for situations, like, you can choose when you want to work, basically. And you got like so much free time. It's like, if you don't want to work that week, you don't have to work that week. If you want to come in, you come in. It's like, that's how it just works. You could travel when you want, and you still come back, you still got your job. Like, you know what I mean? That's the best thing about that. But because it's not like a regular job. Like, oh, you were supposed to be here at 7 a.m. Like, then you get written up and then you fired. Like, it's all type of shit. But number 6, which is the connections. I met so many different type of people in the nightlife. You meet lawyers, doctors, people that do real estate. I'm trying to think what else. You can meet anybody. So you'll meet people that you normally probably wouldn't meet on a day-to-day basis. Like, especially if you have like a routine. If you just go to work and then, you know, get something to eat or go home, you wouldn't run into these people very easily, just like, for example, with the tricks. But yeah, so connections come real heavy in a nightlife. Like, you meet so many different people and, you know, you get put onto other things. So you just like, it helps you branch out in the long run. So like, you know, if you don't want to do the nightlife for a long time. And number 7, the best part about the nightlife, you really don't need no experience, especially if you look good. If you look good, you don't need no experience. Most places that ask for experience are like outside of like where I live in Philadelphia. They really don't ask for experience. But like, if you go to maybe like Vegas or LA or something like that, they ask for experience and like bartending and stuff like that. Like, they want to know like, where have you worked before, or are you good at it? Here is like, you look good, get behind the bar. But it's like, you know, or if you look good, you could be a bottle girl or anything. Like, if you look good, you could dance here. Like, overall, I feel like if you're a person that's like, you don't like to work for other people, or you can't really stick to a schedule and stuff like that, I feel like the nightlife is for you. I'm not trying to promote working in bars, clubs, or strip clubs. I'm just saying, for all the ladies out there that's like, I want to make fast money, but, you know, you don't want to do certain things or go to other limits. This is like an easier route, especially if you look good. And I'm always for a girl that's like, if you're young, you look good, put used to it. But yeah, this is for all my girls that's out there thinking about working in a bar, club, or strip club. Just giving insight from a person that worked in all 3 of those places. So it's like, yeah. So yeah, guys, that's the 7 best parts of working in a bar, club, or strip club. Tune in on my next video.